Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got a big update for you. I probably should have got this done a few months back before all this started happening, but it's me we're talking about. So to start off with, I've got some big news, and then I've got a little bit of a scrounge thing going on in the middle, and then I'm going to finish it off with some even bigger news. I will, however, try to keep it as quick as possible because, quite frankly, I am freezing in this room. So, jumping straight into it, the first bit of news I've got for you is I have managed to secure myself a brand new premises, and guys, it is massive, right? It's just huge. I'm not joking. Not only has it turned out to be the ultimate recording studio with 3 rooms available with different level acoustics, but I also have a bit of a craft business going on the side, which I'll get back to afterwards, and there's plenty of room to do that, so this has literally become my new business premises, and I'm so chuffed. There are, however, a couple of problems with this premises that I'm going to run through with you now. The first problem, and one of the biggest problems, is there's no internet connection, which is why I've disappeared for such a long period of time. I don't just mean it hasn't been wired up, I mean there's no internet connection. There has never been internet connection. So it is getting sorted, I hope. It's going to take a while. It's a big job. It's taking a big chunk out of my wallet, but it is getting sorted. I can't give you a time frame on it though. They've already cancelled it once, so But believe me, as soon as I get back online, you guys will be the first to know. The second problem I've got with this place is, other than the house stuff, I don't have any furniture. Now, I had intended to kit this place out with new workbenches once I arrived here, but not only has it ended up costing more than originally projected to actually secure the premises, but once I arrived here there's been that many problems, like for example the internet, and there's a lot of repair work needs doing to it. And simply put, I don't have any money left. I had so much money. Where did all the money go? So this, unfortunately, is where I'm going on the scrounge, but we're not going to call it that. We're going to call it the opportunity to sponsor Red's B&Q run, because not only does that sound much better than scrounge, but it's true. Okay, I'm not looking for IKEA, I'm looking for B&Q, which those of you outside the UK is basically a giant hardware superstore. So I'm looking for a few quid to go up there and, simply put, get a bit of wood so I can make some benches. So if anybody's got a couple of pounds spare to drop into my Patreon account, and guys, you're helping to build this place and this channel as a result. Also, if you even thought about donating just then, thank you regardless, because most people just zone out. Okay, now we're going to shove that out of the way. Now we're on to the big news. Or at least this is big news for me, because I've been working on this for over a year now. So, simply put, for the last year, I have been designing, producing and perfecting a few Patreon rewards, which I am finally ready to share with you. Now, originally I had intended to get these Patreon rewards sorted before the move and then use the funding from the Patreon to help kit this place out, if that makes sense. But again, it's me we're talking about, so it didn't happen. And of course, the problem I've encountered now is that I don't actually have any furniture to make any of these rewards on. Regardless, if you do want to sponsor my B&Q run and you do qualify for the rewards, I will put you on a backlog, and believe me, the second I get some benches in here, I'll get everything made up and sent out. So let's jump straight into them. The first reward is the first idea I had. It's a My Way or the Gwar Way t-shirt featuring Gary the Gwar. The second reward available, I'm a little bit reluctant to share with you, if I'm perfectly honest with you, because guys, this is my baby. Seriously, I have poured so much time, money and effort into getting this just perfect that I'm a bit reluctant to share it with you and open it up for criticism, so be gentle. For the second reward, we've got a colour changing mug featuring a piece of my artwork entitled The Gwar and the Gods. Now guys, I know it's just a mug, but please believe me when I say I have poured my heart and soul into making these, so I hope you later pour tea into them. Lots of tea. Or coffee, or hot chocolate, that's good, or vodka. The final reward is basically both the previous rewards in an extra special box filled with extra special love and an extra special thank you, because guys, I actually make a little bit of a profit on these ones. All the packages come with a couple of magnets and a pop-up Gary the Gwar. Going somewhere interesting? Take him with you. Snap some pictures. Get creative. And finally, I'm aware that not everybody has money to just throw around, so I've included a $1 Lucky NY tier. For $1 a month, not only do you get access to any behind the scenes or sneak previews of things to come, but you will also be entered into a draw where once a month you will have the chance to win the White Guar support package. And on a final note, with the exception of the postal bags themselves, all of the packaging can be recycled, so if you have the opportunity to do that, please do. I'm trying to take a more green approach to all this. Right, now that's all my bullet points out of the way, so I'm going to wrap this up now. To those of you still hanging around, an extra special thank you, because I'm aware that I haven't uploaded anything since... it's like December now, isn't it? Well, now you know why. For a start, I haven't had internet connection. I've been preparing for all this. But if I'm honest with you though, for the last few years now, I have been struggling quite a lot with mental health. On top of that, I recently found out I've got ADHD, which explains a lot, especially when I keep saying things like, it's me we're talking about, that's what I mean. But the thing is now, for the first time in years, literally as long as I can remember, I finally feel like I'm in not only the right place, but the right state of mind to actually make this happen. I have so many ideas in my head, I have so many projects constantly going on, and I can never seem to focus on one, but this is it, it's starting, it's going now. Today is the day. Don't know what I'm doing. I've run out of bullet points now, so I think I'm just gonna go. Anything else I want to say? Actually, there is one more thing I want to say before I go, guys. Please do not forget, you are amazing, and do not let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Mwah. Oh, also, if I remember, I'm going to put loads of little links and boxes and things that you can click down here. So, yeah,